Pain is something we all run from. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to go through sleepless nights, broken hearts, rejections, failures, and endless sacrifices. When pain hits, most people see it as weakness, as punishment, as proof that they're not good enough. But the truth is the exact opposite. Pain does not make you weaker. Pain is the very thing that makes you stronger. Every scar you carry, every battle you've fought, every tear you've shed has shaped you into who you are right now. If life had been easy, you would never have discovered your true strength. Comfort doesn't create warriors. Struggle does. Growth doesn't come from smooth roads. It comes from walking barefoot on the sharp stones of life. Think about it. A muscle only grows when it is torn in training. Diamonds are created under pressure. Gold is purified through fire. And people are built through pain. The moments you thought would break you were actually the ones preparing you. Every no you faced, every door that was slammed shut, every failure that left you on your knees, those were not endings. They were lessons. They were the weight you had to lift to build strength for the journey ahead. Yes, pain hurts. It drains you. It makes you question everything. But it also teaches you resilience. It teaches you patience. It teaches you to fight when you have nothing left inside you. That's not weakness. Now, that's the definition of strength. One day when you look back, you won't remember the pain itself, but you'll remember what it built inside you. You'll realize that every painful chapter was necessary to write the story of your legacy. Without pain, there is no strength. Without struggle, there is no growth. Without battle, there is no victory. So the next time life knocks you down, don't ask, why me? Instead ask, what is this pain building inside me? Because every ounce of pain you endure today is laying the foundation of the strength you will need tomorrow. Pain is temporary. It comes, it hurts, and it passes. But the strength you gain from surviving it, that stays forever. That's what transforms ordinary people into legends. That's what builds a legacy. Sacrifice is a word people don't like to hear. Everyone wants success, recognition, and legacy. But very few are willing to give up the comfort that stands in the way. The truth is simple. If you want to build something that lasts, you have to sacrifice something today. Every legacy you admire was built on choices, hard choices, painful sacrifices. Think of it like planting a seed. When you bury that seed in the ground, you don't see the plant immediately. For days, weeks, maybe months, there is nothing visible. But beneath the soil, transformation is happening. That sacrifice, putting in effort, time, energy, and comfort now for something greater later. You can't hold on to both comfort and legacy. One has to go. Legends are not remembered because of what they enjoyed. They're remembered because of what they gave up. Athletes sacrifice sleep, food, and social lives to train their bodies. Entrepreneurs sacrifice stability, free time, and sometimes even relationships to build their vision. Leaders sacrifice comfort and safety for a cause bigger than themselves. And history never forgets them. Sacrifice isn't glamorous. It's not something people celebrate in the moment. In fact, most people won't even notice what you gave up while you're in the process of building. They'll see the end result and call it luck or talent. But you will know the truth, and it was sacrifice, and yes, sacrifice hurts. It feels unfair when you see others relaxing while you grind, when you see others enjoying while you suffer. But here's what you must remember. Comfort is temporary, just like pain. The joy of comfort fades quickly, but the legacy built from sacrifice lasts forever. One day, the people who questioned your choices will stand in awe of what you've created. They will see the strength, the success, the legacy, but they won't see the nights you stayed awake, the meals you skipped, the tears you cried, or the moments of doubt you pushed through. Only you will know, and that's what makes your legacy priceless. So when you face the choice between comfort and sacrifice, choose sacrifice. Give up what feels good now for what will feel great later. Because every sacrifice today is an investment in your tomorrow. Pain is temporary, but the legacy born from sacrifice will outlive you. Struggle is the price you pay for impact. No one in history who made a lasting difference had an easy journey. The struggle, the setbacks, the failures, they are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you're on the right path. Every short-term struggle you face today is shaping a long-term impact tomorrow. Think about the strongest steel. It is not made in comfort. It is forged in fire. The heat, the pressure, the hammerings, all of that struggle gives it its strength. In the same way, your struggles are forging your character, your resilience, and your legacy. Without struggle, there is no story worth telling. Most people fear struggle because it's uncomfortable. They want results without resistance, progress without pain. But here's the truth. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the impact. Every hour you spend working while others sleep, every day you push through while others quit, every obstacle you face head-on, all of it adds weight to your legacy. The struggle is the proof that you earned it. The pain you feel today might last a few hours, a few days, or maybe a season of your life. But the lessons you learn, the growth you experience, and the strength you build will last a lifetime. These struggles become your story, the very story that will inspire people long after you're gone. Look at history's greatest icons. They were not defined by how easy their lives were, but by how they handled their struggles. Nelson Mandela endured decades in prison, yet his struggle shaped freedom for millions. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but today the world shines because he didn't give up. These were short-term struggles that created long-term impact. When you're struggling, it's easy to feel hopeless. It's easy to think, why me? Why is this so hard? But shift your perspective. This is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every failure is teaching you, every obstacle is training you, every setback is preparing you. The struggle is not breaking you, it's building you. So the next time you feel the weight of struggle, remind yourself, this is temporary. This storm will pass, but the strength you build, the lessons you learn, and the impact you create, they will last forever. Short-term struggles create long-term impact. Pain is temporary, but your legacy will be permanent. Resilience is the bridge between pain and legacy. Anyone can start strong when everything is easy, but only the resilient keep going when the road turns dark, when every step feels heavy, when giving up seems like the only option. That's why resilience is not just a trait. It is the foundation of every legacy. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will throw rejection, failure, and setbacks your way. But your legacy will never be defined by the struggles you face. It will be defined by how you respond to them. Do you collapse under pressure, or do you rise and push forward? The answer determines everything. Resilience is about standing tall when the world expects you to fall. It's about showing up one more time when you've already been knocked down 100 times. Every time you rise, you send a message that you cannot be broken, that you will not be defeated, that your purpose is stronger than your pain. Think about it. People don't remember those who had an easy journey. They remember the ones who refused to quit. Muhammad Ali didn't become the greatest because he won every fight easily. He became legendary because of the resilience he showed, fighting through pain, doubt, and even defeat, but always coming back stronger. Your resilience becomes your signature. It tells the world, I will not be defined by what happened to me. I will be defined by how I rose above it. That's what makes a legacy unshakable. Pain may last a moment, but resilience echoes through generations. And here's the truth. Resilience isn't built in comfort. It is built in chaos, in struggle, in failure. Every time you bounce back, every time you keep going despite the odds, you're strengthening the muscle of resilience. One day that muscle will be the reason you achieve what others only dream about. Resilience also inspires. When people see you endure, they see possibility. When they see you fight through storms, they find courage to face their own. Your resilience becomes their motivation. Your story becomes proof that no matter how dark the night gets, the sun will rise again. So when life tests you, don't ask, why me? Ask, how will this make me stronger? Because every battle you survive adds to your legacy. Every comeback you make proves that resilience defines greatness. Pain is temporary, but resilience will carve your name into history. Pain by itself can feel unbearable. It can break you, discourage you, and make you question why you even started. But when that pain is tied to a purpose, it transforms. Suddenly, the suffering is no longer empty, it becomes fuel. Purpose is what turns pain from an obstacle into a stepping stone, from something you run from into something you endure willingly. Think about it. Athletes push their bodies beyond exhaustion, not because they enjoy pain, but because they have a purpose: to win, to break records, to inspire millions. Students burn the midnight oil, sacrificing sleep and comfort because they have a goal, a degree, a career, a future. Parents work long hours, Sometimes in jobs they don't love because their purpose is to give their children a better life. Without purpose, the same pain would feel like punishment. With purpose, it becomes progress. Purpose gives your suffering meaning. It allows you to look beyond the present moment, beyond the hurt, and see the bigger picture. When you know why you're enduring something, you can carry almost any how. This is what makes great legacies possible. Every person who left their mark on history, scientists, leaders, artists, visionaries, had to endure pain. But because they had a purpose larger than themselves, their struggles became part of their story, not the end of it. The truth is, legacy doesn't come from comfort. Comfort never inspired anyone. It is only when you suffer for something greater than yourself that people remember your name. Pain without purpose leads to regret, but pain with purpose creates a legacy that outlives you. Imagine two paths, one filled with ease, no resistance, no struggle. The other filled with challenges, setbacks, and trials. Most people choose the first because it feels safer. But the second path, the one lined with pain, is the only one that leads to greatness. Why? Because it forces you to grow, to fight, to discover who you really are. And when that pain is tied to a meaningful purpose, you'll gladly walk it, because you know where it's taking you. So the next time you're in pain, don't just ask, when will this end? Ask, why am I enduring this? What purpose does this serve? Because once you align your pain with your purpose, no struggle will be wasted. Every sacrifice will carry weight. Every scar will tell a story. Pain fades, but purpose ensures your legacy lasts forever. Pain is temporary. It hurts, it breaks you, it makes you cry, but it does not last forever. What does last forever is the impact you leave behind, the legacy you build through that pain. Scars fade, memories of struggle fade, but the story of how you overcame them will live long after you are gone. Think about history. We don't remember the exact pain Martin Luther King Jr. felt when he marched and was arrested. We don't remember the sleepless nights Thomas Edison had while failing thousands of times. We don't know the hunger, the tears, the struggles that countless leaders, fighters, and dreamers faced. But we do remember the legacy they left. Their pain ended, but their impact continues to inspire generations. That's the difference between pain and legacy. One is temporary, the other eternal. Pain belongs to the present moment. Legacy belongs to time itself. And the beauty is, your pain can be the very thing that creates your legacy. Every challenge you overcome, every rejection you endure, every sacrifice you make, it all becomes part of the story others tell about you. Long after the suffering is gone, people will speak about the strength, the courage, and the resilience you showed in the face of it. Ask yourself, when you are gone, what will people remember? Will they remember that you quit when life got hard? Or will they remember that you stood tall, that you kept fighting, that you turned your struggles into stepping stones? Because legacy is not built in ease, it is forged in fire. The truth is, nobody escapes pain. Every human being suffers in one way or another, but not every human being turns that suffering into meaning. Legacy is the difference. If you let pain break you, it dies with you. But if you let pain build you, it outlives you. It becomes the gift you leave for the world. And here's the most powerful part. Your legacy doesn't just belong to you. It touches lives you may never meet. Someone years from now might find strength in your story. Someone might say, because they didn't quit, I won't quit either. That is how legacy outlives pain. It multiplies, it inspires, it grows beyond you. So endure the pain, but don't hold on to it. Let it shape you, let it teach you, let it push you forward. Because one day the pain will end, but the story of how you conquered it will echo forever. Pain is temporary. Legacy is forever.